Oh, is that what? Okay, can you hear me now? Am I better now? You mean I've been talking this whole time? Oh, okay, cool, cool, cool. Um, well, I'm not about to repeat everything I just said, so I'm just gonna continue on where I just started about talking about. So, like I was just saying what I thought I was hearing. Um, there was this whole thing about who started crunk. You know, Lil Jon had made a statement. DJ Paul responded. You know, I watched a piece of that live. Well, I watched the important part. I didn't watch the whole thing because at the end of the day, I really don't care. Um, but it got me to thinking about our situation out here with the hyphy movement. You know, and that I talked about. You know, not too long ago. And so I just kind of want to be, you know, kind of detail it. Um, because I didn't really detail it. I just kind of gave you all like a blatant statement. So let me throw some details in. The high feed movement, the high feed movement itself started in Oakland, California. Okay, that's the first part. It started in Oakland, California. The high feed sound started in Oakland, California. Everything about the movement started in Oakland, California. Right now, let's push that to the side for a minute, and let's just concentrate on the word hyphy. How did it come about? You know, how did people think about like, okay, we're gonna call this hyphy? Well, hyphy is something that's been a Bay Area staple for a long time. Like now, during the era of the '90s, we was mobbing, mob music. That's what we was on. But within that mob music, the attitude was hyphy. You turn it up, and you know, going crazy with it. You know what I'm saying? So the attitude. So now let's bring back the movement back on over here. So what happened was when Oakland brought it to the forefront, you know, there were certain individuals that tapped in, you know, and they started creating um, what would be known as the hyphy sound. Oakland had its sound, right? But Mac Dre provided the narration to the sound and added the language, which also started in Oakland, California, but Dre created well, he actually added to the language of the movement. You know what I'm saying? So we go from for Sheezy to yada I mean. You know what I'm saying? And then every other word that you guys have heard in the music and in interviews. You know, so Drake grabbed a hold of it, made it a staple because Dre was one of the pioneers, along with Keep the Sneak and others. And it's just it starts spreading like a wildfire. And so each city provided their own sound to the hyphy movement. Now, Rick Rock, he came in and he provided the soundtrack to hyphy because now he is in that studio and a lot of that hyphy music you guys was hearing from other artists in the Bay Area. Yeah, Rick Rick was one of them. Tracks a Million, rest in peace. Um, the Mechanics, you know what I'm saying? These producers was providing soundtracks to the movement. You know, Rick just happened to be one of the ones that just kind of took off and just kind of like, you know, because he was already known, you know, nationwide. Because Rick was doing stuff for Jay-Z. Bet y'all didn't know that, huh? He was doing stuff for Jay-Z. He was doing stuff for a lot of East Coast artists back in the day. You know, that was prior. That was prior to the hyphy movement. You know what I'm saying? So when you have all this going on, you know what I'm saying? Now the sound, we have established a sound of what it is. So now it's like you hear a sound, you could distinguish from if it's hyphy, if it's mob, you know what I'm saying? Hell shit, even if it's crunk. Because crunk and hyphy is, you know what I'm saying, cousins to each other. You know? Yo, what's up, Lo? What's going on? Yeah, I didn't even know I was on mute. Combination of hyphy and something else I heard. People say more than to music, art, dance, and culture, slang, etc. Yep. R.I.P. Mac Drizzle. No. Okay. So I'm glad you brought up E40. E40 is not a hyphy artist. He had a hyphy album. But let me tell you why, you know what I'm saying, a lot of us don't fuck with it. Because at the height of Mac Dre's success, at the height of the hyphy sound and the movement and everything, E40 was not doing hyphy music. He was not doing hyphy music. He wasn't doing it. He started doing it after Mac Dre died. You know, and so like let me give y'all a little behind the scenes. Y'all remember in that video, Tell Me When to Go? You remember how 40 was growing them locks? You notice how he didn't have them locks for very long, right? You know what I'm saying? You biting off of an artist that I'm not gonna get into it because you know what I'm saying. If you from the Yay, you know what the play is. You don't do that. 40 took a lot of heat for that. Shit, 40 almost started a whole fucking war over this shit. You know what I'm saying? This is how serious it was. This Mac Dre to us is that's you don't hey, you not finna disgrace that name. You're not gonna disrespect that name. You're not gonna do no. The only thing you're gonna do with that name is respect it. And 40 didn't do that. He didn't do that. He tried to act like he was paying homage and everything, but nah, he wasn't paying no homage because we knew what the situation was. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Now, when the song came out and the album came out, yes, we was trying to, you know what I'm saying? A lot of us was like, okay, yeah, 40 finally doing it. Then, you know what I'm saying? We all connected, right? We all interconnected out here, right? So, yeah, this is when the truth started to come about. Nah, he wasn't doing it to pay homage or show love or whatever the case may be. No. As a matter of fact, the only hyphy song 40 did prior to that album was the song that he did with the Federation. That was it. You know, so we don't acknowledge 40 as a hyphy artist. Other people might, but we don't. Because it was very disrespectful on what he did. And one of the reasons why I don't fuck with 40 no more. Well, shit, I've been stopped fucking with 40. But you know what I'm saying? I got my own, you know, mine's on some street shit though. Shout out to the Crest too, by the way. You know, I fuck with the Crest. Yep, early 2000s. All good because I'm tearing up these streets. We got the dirt bikes out tonight. I'm just, oh, okay. Got them dirt bikes out. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Before hyphy, it was called My Music. Yep, that's what I was just saying too. Before hyphy, it was mob music. I don't think I've even heard of hyphy music. Oh, Chicago, I'm pretty sure you have. If you listen to, if you heard any Kick the Sneak songs, any Jacka songs, uh, shoot, Mac Dre. If you heard any Mac Dre songs, from 2000 on up, you've heard it. It's a lot. It's a lot of music. Mr. Fab, Crestside versus Hillside. Yeah, whew. That war. The influenced the sideshow car scene a lot too. I'm born and raised in Baltimore City. If it's not a trap, our shit from back in the day till now, it's club music. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, well, like sideshow, we were doing that staple. I remember in the '90s shows. You know, and then like other cities would have like their little mini side shows and shit. You know, you know. If you want to start somewhere, just pull up Mac Dre. Just pull up Mac Dre, and I'll just guide you. You know what I'm saying? That'll guide you. Now, everybody wasn't doing hyphy music at the time. I just want to put that out there too. You know, Baltimore had hip hop scene in the '90s. Shout out to Global Platoon. R.I.P. K Swift, the club queen. You know, so I'm trying to see here. Uh, what did Dre say? When we put up to the light, the people all stare. Four niggas in the bins with the dreadlock hair, smoke everywhere, waving and madly. With the license plate riding, doing what we want to do, hanging out the sunroof. Gas brake dip. We call it yucking. Do a donut in your whip. Get stupid is what we do. Ghost right the whip. I'm amped, feeling good. I'm hyphy. That boy said he popped a Nike. The women like me. I'm dipped in butter. That boy Dre had a vocabulary like no other. You know what I'm saying? 40 had a 40 got a vocabulary. You know what I'm saying? 40 the king of vocabs. You know what I'm saying? But Dre right there with him though. Yeah, but Too Short's not a hyphy artist though. He did a hyphy song. You know. Because you like I was saying, you got artists that were still doing like Bay Area music. They just wasn't necessarily doing hyphy music. You know. What other Dre shit? See, damn. So let me pull something up real quick. Pull something up. Yeah, they both got a dictionary with them. Shit, you need to oh. STUPID. When we go to the club, we don't need ID. Everywhere we go, it's a party, y'all. We gonna get it cracking like the Mardi Gras. Get stupid, get stupid, get stupid, get stupid. Go stupid, go stupid, go stupid. Come on, go stupid with me. Pounds, first side pounds. Kick so hard, make my pants fall down. This be pounds. Cuddy, where you get it? Oh, I don't know. Dr. Dre did. You come with it. Rapping and rhyming, dancing, pantomizing, acting like I'm driving. And switch it up. Dance like I'm fishing. See, in the Bay Area, we dance a little different. The Bay bounce the thizzle, the West Coast whistle. Do the get stupid. Come fuck with drizzle. Call a hospital. He's having convulsions. Nah, he getting stupid in his load. Yoking. Is the stove still open? We need him. That a privilege thing. Yeah, that I mean? All in the stove. Like ye. STUPID. That shit goes so fucking hard. That shit goes so fucking hard. That's my grand's name, dog name. Oh, for real? Dun, dun. Yeah, the this dance. This dance. Mm. This dance. Won't you come to this dance? Dun, dun, dun. Yo, that beat. That beat on this dance hit so hard. Oh my god. Stupid, and her cat's name was oh, oh. Wait, hold on. Man, I know Grams had to be a, you know what I'm saying? I know she had to be a Mac Dre fan. That's just that that clicks too much. Ah, yo, dumb and stupid. Oh my god, that's hella funny. That's hella funny. I once I said it out loud. Oh shit! Hey, Chrissy, how you doing? Yeah, I'm gonna have to get into this hyphy. Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? You got Mr. Fab, uh, Federation. Now Federation is in my backyard. If you want to hear some Fairfield music, I wear my stunner glasses at night so I can. Oh man, oh man, that's it. I hated that song. I ain't gonna lie, I hated that song. What? Oh yeah, the other one that they had was 18 dummy. We go 18 dummy. We go 18 dummy. Oh yeah, hold on. The Federation. Yep. Oh yeah, the Jacker. Yep, them. I personally know them. Disney Entertainment was launched in like 99, 2000 when Mac Dre came home from prison. The second time. The second time. And then it branched off into Thiz Latin and this, that. So what's the years was hyphy most popular? Hyphy was most popular between 2003 and 2007. Yeah. Any areas you think I should start with Jesse? Mm-mm. That was funny. Yeah, Mac Dre. Yep, that's what I was saying. Start with Mac Dre, and I'll just lead you off into everybody else. And Mac Dre got like gang albums too. That man got catalog. As a matter of fact, hey Chicago, I think you was here during one of my music that I remember. I played Mac Dre. Like we was doing like hey Chicago. This is how crazy we was. We would take our cars, right? So like any type of vehicle, vans, trucks, didn't matter. We would we would roll down the street, right? Shift the gear, have that motherfucker rolling, jump out the car with the door open, and running with the a vehicle. And then sometimes you know what I'm saying. You would find somebody standing on top of a vehicle. You know what I'm saying, doing all the different hyphy dances. We was doing some crazy shit. Shit, we was. Man, I mean, even now to this day, we shutting down the whole Bay Bridge, the whole Bay Bridge, right? Like the side shows going on. You know, you might be driving down the street, you know, and just some regular old street, you would see a side show going on with the music blasting. You know what I'm saying? I gotta go. I don't wanna cuss this. No, don't you go nowhere. You better not go nowhere. You know. But I do have some questions though. Actions. Yo, what was up with all that, man? Why? You should not have did that live. You know. And to be honest with you, I'm gonna keep it all the way 100 with you. You said you was not involved in nothing that's going on. You know what I'm saying with the issues. You know what I'm saying. You said that yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because I remember I was in your live. You know, and Katie wanted to open up her mouth and say shit about me, and you said, "No, J Millie cool with me." You know what I'm saying? He cool. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no parts in all that. You know, and then I look up and you in the chat talking shit. So I'm trying to figure out what's going on with all that. You know, I ain't coming at you for I'm being 100 with you. You know what I'm saying? Cause when I seen what you said, man, I didn't like that shit. You know, so I'm just trying to get some clarifications. You know, like what's going on. You know, because you haven't done anything personal to me. But now at the same time, when I see you saying still waiting bitches in Dub's chat, I got to ask the question. You know? But how did you get dragged? You only get dragged. But who did somebody tell you to write that? I mean, staying out of it, you don't write that. You know, staying out of it, you don't do that live and say what you said about Blue. Like whatever issues you two got, you know what I'm saying? That's, you know, but what you did in that live, you should not have did that live. I'm telling you right now, you did not look good. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just telling you that because, you know, like I said, you ain't never did nothing to me, you know, and I ain't never did anything to you, but I'll be wrong in not letting you know, like, yeah, just like what anybody would tell me and have told me whenever I've come on live and I did too much, you know what I'm saying? People tell me like, hey, Jay, you know what I'm saying? Might not one that did that, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, so, you know, so if you're gonna stay out of it, just stay out of it. Because right now, what's going on, you don't want to have no parts of that. I'm telling you that right. I can't reveal nothing. I can't say nothing. But I'm just telling you, be careful being over there, because if all that shit is about to come down on a whole lot of people over there, you know. And if you're over there and you're involving yourself in it, you're going to get caught up in it. And I'm just trying to make sure you don't get caught up in it. You know what I'm saying? So, because I've been over there. I was over there for a good year, 2 years, whatever, however long. You know, and you see, I had to back off, and you see where I'm at. You know, so I'm just looking out for you, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, if you're getting tipsy, you're getting drunk, hey, that's your business. You're a grown man. But don't come on the internet going live, being slurry and lethargic, you know, throughout the live. You know what I'm saying? Because that doesn't look good on you. You know what I'm saying? And then too, you know, you guys got the hotel thing going on. You don't want somebody coming in there that might think about and then see that or get back and everything. You know what I'm saying? That ain't good for business. You know, and then being involved with, you know what I'm saying, the whole situation. You know what I'm saying? Just got to be a little bit more careful on how you move around these YouTube streets. You know, because I can understand getting dragged into something, but you're a grown man. You ain't got to get dragged into anything you don't want to get dragged into. You know. Okay, but that the point is, when you do that, if you do it on your channel, that's one thing. You know what I'm saying? That's an issue between you and whoever. But when you're over in a chat that is actively involved in something very, very, very not good, and you're making those comments, that's going to come back to you. And right now, I'm telling you right now, you need to not involve yourself over there. Because what's about to happen, I don't think you want phone calls and you having to ask questions. I don't think you want to get involved in that. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying? Cool. You know, because Dub done put himself and a lot of other people in a bad situation. And he can sit up here and act like, and I know I'm talking about Dub, but I'm not saying anything crazy that I'm not supposed to be saying. Dub has put a lot of people in a bad situation. And he can sit up here and act like it ain't that big of a deal, whatever. But if you guys knew who was involved, you would be like, oh no, that's a very big deal. And he need not to act like this ain't happening and going on. Because it's about to come down. I don't know when, but yeah, it's coming down. You know. And there's other people in that chat over there that's going to get that hammer too. You know, this ain't no. Let me say this. This ain't no YouTube beef. This is beyond YouTube. And I've stated that before. This is not no YouTube beef. Maybe at one point in time, yes, it was a YouTube thing. I would hate to be one of those kids that gotta see what's gonna happen. Because when you do things in life, there's consequences. And then he gets on here and he just act like, oh, he's bulletproof. You're not John Gotti. Hell, John Gotti even went down. You're not absolved from anything. Anybody attaching themselves to that, don't be surprised if yeah. Don't be surprised. Because this is not a game. The jokes have been long over. And this is real fucking life we're dealing with. So as somebody that, you know, has been cool with you, and you've been cool with me, I'm just giving you the best advice I can. Yeah. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Fly too close to the sun, you're going to get... Yeah. J Militant say no more. Say no more. There has been fair warning. It is what it is at this point. Yeah, you know, I just, you know, I had to get that off my chest, and I had to say that to him because I did say in Blue's chat, you know, if I couldn't get an answer while I'm over there, you know, and I go live later, I'm gonna bring it up and I'm gonna ask again. And he just so happens to jump in the chat. So, you know, that's about it, you know. Because I'm you know, after today, I ain't talking about it no more. That's why, you know, in the beginning of this live, which I don't think anybody heard me say. Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think anybody heard me say. I said all dub talk is pushed to the side. Not doing dub talk no more, or at least for a while. You know, at least for a while. You know, but for the near future, no dub talk over here. I'm not doing it. You know, so he could say whatever he want to say. They could say and do whatever they want to do. But J Millie, I have nothing to say. Oh, you heard? Oh, okay. Yeah, I was thinking, I don't know if anybody heard me. Oh man, I was sitting thinking too, like, well, damn, how long was I talking? And nobody. And that's all I have to say about anything to do with any of it. All love. Thank you. Because it ain't no game, just saying. Justin still, I still my dog. I haven't ever paid none of that BS no. Yo, hey, Doug, you ain't never lied. I ain't seen you not in nope. I ain't seen you not in one. While all this stuff been going on for the past however many years now, Doug be like, nah, you can find me over here though. I'm gonna be over here chilling. I don't know what y'all doing, but I'm gonna be over here chilling. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Doug, I salute you for that. You see, I go live showing my people. Oh, I don't know. You see, I go live showing my city, and people come in talking about Dub, and he comes in himself. I'm ready for whatever. I stay in my lane and respond from time to time. Big facts. 199% of your lives are educational about Baltimore. I enjoy them. Now you glitched a couple times. Oh, okay. It's probably the internet. Oh, okay. Yep. Man, you know who was that used to go live and used to be over there live? Was that was Anna, huh? Yo, shout out to Anna. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because it would be you and who's the other dude? Hillbilly. Was that his name? Hillbilly? I've done quite a few lives on Dub, but they were just harmless roast sessions. Yeah, Bama. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Yo. So I know for a fact you ain't been around none of it. You know. But that's why I be like, I don't know what, like, I kind of try to be just cool, but it is what it is. You know, I'm still cool because as y'all see, the majority of my lives, I'm talking about other shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking sports. I'm talking some wrestling. I'm talking music. You know, talking relationships. You know what I'm saying? Having adult conversations and all that. You know, because uh, it's just a lot more fun. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you already have like a lot of stuff going on in your real life. You kind of just want to come on here and just kind of, you know, be in a different zone. Do you think Vinny should reconsider joining Dub's court coming up? Not smart. Uh, I'll say this. If you involve yourself, you got to deal with what comes with it. You got to deal with the process and everything. And if you don't want to, my advice, stay away from it. Thanks, J Militant. I have spent hours on here and never once did the name we don't ever say come up. Yeah, because I'm like this. If anybody want to hear me talk about said person, I mean, I still got lives up. You know what I'm saying? Y'all go back a couple. Y'all go back to the beginning. Well, I was roasting the hell out of it. But I'm on a different page. There's a lot more things to talk about. You know what I'm saying? A lot more things, and I don't have the energy or the time that I did before. You know. And besides, I like to talk about other things anyways, because somewhere during the live, Chicago's going to say something that's going to cause a little trouble. Chicago lover. She loves to make a little trouble. uh, yo, what up, Tyler? And I have to be like, okay, Chicago, don't you start. Because you know when I get going. uh, you know, just say, just say. I, I, I like to be the innocent one. I like to be. I, I want. I want to protect my innocence. And you make that hard for a guy like me. Oh, oh shit. Oh man. So yeah, as a matter of fact, while we on the subject, I need to start putting a disclaimer at the beginning of my lives for you. Views and thoughts will not get J Millie or Chicago in trouble. uh, Talk about an internet influencer. uh, just saying, just saying, just saying. Yeah. Hold on real quick. She said, I plead the fifth, the sixth, and the seventh. I I have nothing to say. I will not incriminate myself. Oh shit. And sometimes not the 12th. That's hella funny. Might as well plead the ninth and the 10th too, huh? Oh. So Chicago, are you hungry? Are you thirsty? Would you like some water? And sometimes the sixth. I'm done. I'm done. Not the 60. Hey, I can I cannot complain about that. I cannot complain about that. But you know, the thing about that is, there always seems to be a gravitational pull. And it just seems to lock up that way. Oh, oh shit. Look, you see where this conversation is going? But never the 99th. I'm not a lesbian. Oh, I'm hella weak. She said, I am not a lesbian. 99 is not happening. 69, well, we can talk though. But I'm just saying, it'd be that gravitational pull. You know what I'm saying? I remember it was one time, you know what I'm saying? I'm with this girl, she, doing her thing, and I don't know what happened. It's just like her body started shifting more towards my head, and one leg went over, the other leg stayed, and she kind of just. She said, "Hey, I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you. Yeah, I ain't dying. She said, I am strictly for the stiff. I am strictly for the stiff. Oh shit! Too cute to have a. Oh gosh, I ain't fucking with you. I am not fucking with you. I'm not fucking with you. There you go with that. I digress. Yeah, okay. Chicago digress for 5 minutes. Oh, uh, yeah. Or sometimes you just kind of get caught in it. You know, but to the fellas out there, you know, if you do go down on your woman, look, just make sure you got the technique down. You know what I'm saying? Don't go too rough. You know what I'm saying? They don't like it all rough. You know what I'm saying? Don't be chewing on it like some beef jerky. Okay, because you're gonna eventually want to, insert yourself. So it's gonna be hard to do that if she over there in pain. Y'all freak nasty. Hey, it's your fault. It's your fault. Hey, let the record show that you put the letters 69 and you made it clear that you're not dyking. So therefore, no, I blame Lil Kim. Oh, Lil Kim used to be so cute. That album cover will forever be imprinted on my mind. Yeah, because the album cover, yeah, she was spreading them. She was spreading them wide. Yeah. And then the music went right with it. And then she had to go and fuck her face up. Oh, God. Why did she have to do that? Now, little Kim look like she from Asia. She don't look like she from America. She look like she from Asia. Her eyes hella slanted and shit. Like, yo, what happened to you? Like, yo, whoever did your shit fucked your face up. Like, can you even open your eyes wide? You know. And the fucked up thing is, it's not like she can do a reversal. No, she looked like she got Michael's plastic surgery. She probably do, because that is just horrible. Like, she used to be one of the bad ones. Like, she was one of the bad ones. And yo, I, if you ask me, I think something happened when she had to go turn herself in for that Fed time. And whatever happened inside them walls, it messed her up. Because as soon as she came out, she started messing with that plastic surgery. It's just like, yo, what happened? You know, that shit crazy. Oh, like, man. That's why I be seeing some of these celebrities and they be like they be messing with their face and stuff. I just be like, why you got to do that? You used to look like something. Now you just look like Unton. Oh, they look like Oh man. Oh yeah, most definitely. R.I.P. MJ. All day. The great. Bro, when I saw Men in Black, I couldn't believe that was him. Man. She had so many lifts and tucks that she smelled her own ass. That's nasty. Snatched. Is it just me or was that when y'all first saw and noticed it too? What's that one song, JD? Oh, I don't remember. To be honest with you, I had to think about that. Oh, what? Remember the time? Do you remember? Dog. Oh, yeah, okay. The dog. I mean, 95, 2 years before. Hey, and you know that motherfucker, man, yo, that Thriller album's still selling. Think about that. That album came out in what 1983. That album's still selling. But that man, I know I said before, but Mike was the guy. You know, and I know there's always debate about Michael Jackson or Prince. Yo, I like Prince, but Prince couldn't fuck with Mike. Prince could not fuck with Mike. Sorry. He couldn't fuck with Mike. You know. Yeah, how about that? Still selling. Yeah. You know. And think about this too, and this is how I also look at, you know what I'm saying, with the comparisons between the two. How many times do people talk about Prince compared to how people talk about Mike? You know, it's not to take anything away, because I'm not taking anything away from Prince. But if we're gonna have the conversation, we have to be honest about the conversation. You know, Prince never outsold Mike. Prince never outsold Mike. We got to put that into the equation. You know. And if we're talking longevity, how many songs did Prince come out in the 2000s? Mike came out with one last album in the 2000s. Did Prince do anything in the 2000s? I like Prince's catalog better than my. Oh no, better than Mike's? No. Yeah, Prince did his thing. You know, but Mike, just, you know what I'm saying. And then if we want to put in, see, I don't want to put in longevity. I really don't want to do that because Mike beats Prince in that. Mike beats Prince in that. If we're talking longevity, because now you got to include Michael when he was with the Jacksons, the Jackson 5. Prince wasn't coming out with no music at that time. Nah. Yeah, and you're not the only one. You know, you wouldn't expect him to be the kind of dude to carry two pistols everywhere. Shit, to be honest with you, shit, let me say, You know, the one of the big misconceptions about Mike uh was that he was just a softie, and nah, Mike was an asshole. Mike would look. Mike would go the fuck off. Okay, Mike didn't. He if you pissed Mike off, you was gonna hear it. You know, if Mike had to take time out of what he was doing to come and talk to you, you were going to hear it, and you better listen, because shit, the entourage Mike had, man. What you think they're gonna do? Walk you out? Because we gotta remember, Mike is from Indiana. He grew up in Gary, Indiana. So and we all know you grew up in them parts. Yeah, you got to be tough. You can't be no Sour Patch. But Prince introduced us to Sheila E., the best drummer in the world. Yeah, he did. Yeah, Sheila E., Apollonia, Yo, I give Prince this. Prince Productions. Prince Productions was dope. That's like people they tried MC Hammer back in the Yeah, they thought Hammer man, Hammer was not to be played with. Because and this is the thing, people look at these artists and they see these artists doing these things and he's dancing and everything. Woo, woo, woo. Hammer clearly told you where he grew up and where he's from. What he's doing, that's him being an artist, a performer. That's not Hammer outside the music. You know what I'm saying? Like, people should do the research on High Street in East Oakland and then come back to me. I've been down High Street. My daddy took me down High Street one time and we never went back down that street. That'll just tell you. Some say Mike was a low. He was. Yeah, they put him on. Shoot, Mike up there throwing up the sea and everything. Yeah, they put him on. Hammer make one phone call and shut you down on everything. I don't see what you. I can't see what you wrote. I can't see what you wrote. You said something about Sunday. Oh, was that the? You talking about Sunday where the Saints lost again? Oh, you must be talking about that, huh? What's up, Lonnie? That's the game you're talking about, right? I don't know about the other game. Yeah. Only thing I remember was seeing you get beat, by a guy named Drake May. Everyone, Lonnie is news. Oh, Chicago knows the assignment. Oh. Yo, hey, Lonnie, you see coffee have been alive for you yesterday? Like, where you at? Damn. I literally just forgot about that game. And here he go coming and reminding me in the middle of the week. Man. Thanks, I just man, I'm over here more like, man, y'all don't understand what man losing Fred Warner for the year. Oh, out of one guy out the whole team that but we got ammunition coming back. We got ammunition coming back, so see, I know that's one right. Hold up. Hold up. Oh shit. Oh, you did? Oh, okay. Man, dislocated his ankle. Oh, and then come to find out, that's the same ankle that he played last year. Was fractured. He played all games, every single last game last year on a fractured ankle. And then so I'm like, that's probably what happened when dude stepped on it. Yeah. He had no sound, but he wouldn't believe. Oh, you're on mute. I can't hear you. Not hey, Lonnie, I was literally on mute too. uh, I know you would have had a Fields Day with that one. Damn you, Lonnie. Oh shit. Oh shit. Well, hey y'all. McDonald's Wi-Fi. Yeah, still better than that Jets Wi-Fi. Oh shit. Well, all right, y'all. I'm about to go ahead and end this. Thank y'all for coming through. I will be on again tomorrow. Oh wait, hold on. I may or may not. That all depends. But I will catch y'all next time. Y'all have a lovely evening. And Lonnie, fuck you. You still my homeboy, but fuck you. You hurt my feelings bringing up the Niners. And you knew that was Sting too. You knew that was Sting. You have a good night too, Chicago. Your shit sounded like it was you know what? For that one, I'm up out of here. All right, Doug. All right, y'all. I'm up out of here. Peace.